Hey crew, welcome to the Spiritual Social. Welcome to my divination table. I'm Lexi. I'll be your tarot guide for tonight. I'm super excited to sit down and channel some messages regarding love from spirit, from the divine. I'll see whatever I'll be allowed to tap into in this divinatory session with you. I'm very, very grateful that you're here. I'm so happy that you're part of my soul family. Thank you so much for your love, supports, and really wonderfully warm comments. Thank you so much as well to my patrons on Patreon, to my channel members, my Light and Solar Crew members. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate all of the wonderful energy you've been sending my way, even in the period when I was a little bit AOL. I've been quite enjoying my holiday time, but I've been also working on secret projects, which hopefully I'll be able to release throughout the year for you, my loves. Now, coming back to this session tonight, I have a choice here for you of 6 different tarot decks. I felt inspired to only use the tarot, no clarifiers, no oracle cards. I just want to keep it simple and pure and just tap into the energy of each tarot card as it appears to me. So I will be able to speak on behalf of the person on your mind as I look at the tarot cards and try to decipher the deeper meanings that are shown to me. I also feel inspired to use some affirmations. So there will be a combination of affirmations or tarot decks. For example, you can choose between Group 1, the Dreaming Way Tarot, and we have the affirmation here, I feel. For Group 2, I have here the Romantic Tarot, and the affirmation is I notice. For Group 3, I have here the Star Spinner Tarot, and the affirmation is I push. For Group 4, we have here the Cat Tarot, and the affirmation is I follow. For Group 5, this could feel quite old-fashioned, but the word forsaken appeared in my mind as I was preparing this divinatory space, this safe space for us to channel into deeper messages. And this one is the Tarot de Luz, and the affirmation is I forsake. So kind of letting go, kind of getting rid of something that's been weighing you on your heart. And then we also have here for Group 6, I regret, and this is the Cecoli Tarot. So I want you guys to take a deep breath in as I try to rearrange these cards. It's okay. It's very good to be a little bit creatively messy. We all know that love is messy, and that's perfectly fine. That's the whole learning and creative process. Okay, so take a moment now to really look at these cards. Maybe tap into the affirmations that they represent. Let me see if I can zoom it in for you. Okay, great. So have a look at these cards, have a look at the affirmations, see which one pulls you in the most. If you have more than just one person on your mind, then I suggest picking up 2 piles, maybe 3, if you're lucky enough, if you have such a big heart that you hold so many people inside. This is mostly a romantic, intimate reading. It's not necessarily related to relatives or friends. I would be able to create some of those as well. Let me know down in the comments if you would benefit from having such readings as well. It's such a pleasure for me to create these readings for you, so I would really appreciate it if you could spread the joy and the divinatory magic by hitting the like button, by subscribing. Make sure you're still subscribed, because I noticed that YouTube is actually canceling some active accounts, so make sure that you're still subscribed to my channel. Comment down below. I like to see what you guys think. Also, feel free to check all of the beautiful links that I have in the description box below. You can follow me on a variety of different channels. I have a second channel called Eden, where I'm uploading a new moon affirmation series. I have a website where you can order personal services and read astrological and tarot articles. I have an Instagram where I update almost daily my stories, if not my wall. I also have Rumble account. You can follow me there. You can also subscribe to my Patreon. You can also become a member of this channel. And if you don't feel like supporting my channel in a monetary way, that's perfectly fine. Please don't worry. I'll keep making these readings now that I have emerged out of my hermit holiday period. So don't worry, you will still get free readings from me. Okay, all this being said, I love you guys so much. I hope you have made your choice. Let's get into it. Let's find out, what does your crush, your lover, your soulmate want to tell you in this period, if only they could. Mwah. Hi Group 1, welcome to your channeled love message. Let's find out what your person would say to you if only they could. So this is for those of you that were drawn to the Dreaming Way Tarot or to the I Feel affirmation. I'm already picking up on the fact that you're dealing with a highly sensitive individual, somebody that could be empathetic, shy, a little bit awkward in public situations, in group settings. This is a person that could be introverted. They might express themselves very quietly. They could have a kind of soft strength about them. You might be dealing with a water sign, especially Cancer or Pisces, or somebody who has a Cancer moon, Piscean moon, maybe Neptune or the moon on the ascendant. There is a very soft, sweet, attached, loving, warm energy about your person. Now, I made the decision that I will sacrifice the first card, so I'm just going to put it over here. I don't know which card it is. It doesn't matter. We're going to begin by shuffling the deck. And then when I feel like it has to stop, I'm going to pull the card and read as I feel inspired to. Great. So we begin here. So this is what your person would say to you. I feel like I missed a really lucky opportunity with you. I keep telling people that I am incredibly happy, that I'm doing okay, but in reality, I feel like my ship has sailed with you, and this makes me incredibly sad. I am not fulfilled on my own. Even if I put up this, I'm independent and I'm strong and I'm doing okay even without you, this is not the truth. Inside, I am crumbling. I feel like I want to extend something towards you. I want to grab your hand and pull you close. I want to feel like I can hear you, I can see you, I can touch you, I can smell you, I can taste you. I want the sense of companionship. I'm not doing okay on my own, no matter what I keep telling those around me to put up a brave face. I also have lost the lust for life. I don't feel like I want to explore. I don't feel like I'm inspired by anyone else. All my travel plans have been sunken. I feel like I just want to stay close to home, close to where we spend a lot of time, close to where I've met you. I feel so attached to you. And without you, I feel unenthusiastic, uninspired, like I'm a little bit bored, a little bit blasé. I just don't feel like I want to explore other relationships. I just want to be around you. I don't understand why I should look for beautiful, delicious delights in other people when I have my main course here in this relationship with you. I draw the greatest pleasure from being around you. And I'm so upset that at the moment I can't go out and do things with you. I'm sad that we can't travel. I'm sad that we can't learn from each other. I really felt like you were my best friend. Where have you gone? I'm finally going to give in to the truth. I'm going to stop lying to myself about what I've been feeling, and I think it's time to stop lying to other people about this mask that I've been wearing. I'm not okay. I'm not inspired. I'm not excited about things. I don't want to study. I don't want to be by myself. I want to be with you. I want to stand in the truth, and I want to reach out some sort of apology towards you. I want to get you back, basically. This is the truth. This is the core. I feel so attached to you. It's hard for me even to put it into words, but I think I might genuinely have developed some deep, deep feelings for you. I think it could even be love, although it makes me feel a little bit embarrassed to admit it, and there might be something that I need to talk to somebody about, why I feel so embarrassed about the most beautiful feeling in the world, why I feel like I need to treat it in an ironic way, to rationalize it, to hide away whenever I get super close to somebody I really, really like. And that person is you, and I want to come clean. I want to drop all the sarcasm, drop the irony behind which I like to hide. Being an intelligent person sometimes can take the best out of me and can block my chances to deeply connect to other people. So I'm gonna try to be less of a smart ass and more of a supportive, loving, warm person. I want to take a chance and show you who I really am and how I truly feel. And even though our communication is blocked at the moment, just so you know, I'm having private conversations in my mind with you. I see you as this incredibly exciting, energetic person. You're full of vitality, you're full of spunk. You are a person that has such a sexy sense of style. You are commanding. You like to tell me what to do, and I actually really like that. I've always looked for somebody that has a bit more direction in life than me. I love how you combine thinking with feeling with taking action. It's like I love how you combine thinking with feeling with taking action. You bring a lot of sparks in my life, a lot of artifice, no, artifice? What am I saying? You bring a lot of excitement. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. Whenever I think of you, it's like I go a little bit dumb. I feel a little bit starstruck. I just want to stare at you, how you move, how you make decisions, how you laugh, how you express yourself. No one in my life chooses to express themselves in such an authentic and from the heart way like you do. I haven't met a woman more confident than you. You have this incredibly strong energy and you seem to just go for what you want, come hell or high water. It's like you don't care, and I really love this badass energy about you. I sometimes secretly wish that I was as confident, as inspired, and as brave as you are. I really want us to be together. I really fantasize about waking up next to you, making a cup of cocoa, tea, or coffee in the morning, looking at you, ruffling your hair, kissing your neck. I want to go out with you. I want to hold your hand. I want us to go to parties. I want you to meet my friends, my family. I want us to spend more time in the public eye. I want us to move in together and have a life, to have some sort of sense of stability, a sense of shared domestic bliss. I just want to be around you. Basically, that's what it is. I just want to be around you. I want to talk to you. I want to argue with you. I want to laugh with you. I want to travel with you. I feel like you could be my wonderful counterpart. And it's actually quite painful for me to say this. I wouldn't admit it in front of a lot of people. I think I've been in relationships in the past where most of my friends and my lovers, they didn't know how I truly feel about them until the moment when I lost them. And I seem to have repeated this pattern with you, but this time I want to grow. This time I want to do something different. This time I want to commit and see what happens. I want to be brave enough to begin working at this intimate connection. I want to take action, and I hope that once I come towards you, you'll welcome me back. I know that you perceive me as somebody that took something from you, and I do apologize if I caused you harm. It wasn't with intention. I think there was a lot of misunderstanding between the two of us, and I would shy away from believing some of the gossip that you might have taken in regarding me, my personality, my actions. There are some people that could have given you some misinformation, or maybe you just perceived something from me and you went a little bit wild with assumptions. I want us to have a very clear chat. I want us to sit down and have a direct conversation about what we think about each other and what we feel for one another. Because I think these mind games have to stop. They've only been bringing us sadness and frustration. And I don't want to be in that energy with you. I want clear, direct communication. I want feeling. I want to look at you and tell you how I truly feel and who I really am. I know that I haven't been at my best I do apologize for that. You told me so many times that I have potential to be better, and I don't think I listened to you. But now I want to. Now I want to be this dashing emperor for you. This person that is able to sit by the Queen of Wands side and bring her so much stability so that you can enjoy so many things in your life. I'm sorry if I was domineering, egotistical, if I messed things up instead of showing you a clear path, if I did not answer your texts, if I might have, well, acted on my ego rather than on my heart. I'm learning. And I know that, you don't owe me anything. I know that this is something I should have reflected upon on my own, and asking you for patience might seem like a lot, but I would like you at least to give me a second chance to show that I can really be this emperor that I know you deserve to have by your side. Oh, this is really beautiful. I think that this person is very balanced, very calm, and I genuinely think that they want to or make some steps to change, or just to show you who they really are rather than change their personality or behaviors. It's like they want to actually stop lying to themselves and to you, if this has been something that has been maybe blocking your relationship from developing. So I hope you have enjoyed this reading. I hope it's giving you something back on a soul level, group 1. Thank you so much for being here, and I cannot wait to see you in my next clip. Bye bye. Hey group 2, welcome to your channel Love Message. Let's find out what your person would say to you if only they could. So I have here the romantic tarot, or the affirmation that you might be drawn towards. I notice. And I decided that in this reading I'm going to first of all sacrifice the first card, which means that I will not include it in the shuffle. I'm just going to put it over here. I don't know what card it is, it's not important. We are just going to begin shuffling these cards, and when I feel ready, there we go, we begin. Okay, so I'm gonna speak as if I am the person that you are interested in, or the person you're trying to manifest in your life. So I hope that you're paying attention to the fact that I stopped partying as much as I used to. Yep, the alarm sound. I am not actually that really awful person that you think that I am. And I just feel very challenged to prove this to you, because I want to get you to understand something about me. I'm not really this bad person that you make me out to be. I feel that you're projecting a lot of your fears onto me, and it's unfair. I mean, I don't see why being a person that enjoys other people, that enjoys drinking, eating, going out, feeling good, is such a sin. What is the problem with that? Sometimes I wish that you would just get off your high horse and join me as well. I would love to go out with you and celebrate. But the thing is here that I am getting this energy of jealousy and possessiveness from you, and you might get upset on me when I say this, but you have nothing to be worried about. Just because I talk to other people, that doesn't mean I'm a player. Please believe me. It's true that I might have actually replaced a lot of my willpower and my capacity to bring things into being with maybe procrastination. Maybe I'm doing these things like going out and relying on other people, and maybe drinking quite heavily in the last period, because I'm trying to escape something. I'm trying to not focus on some of the responsibilities that lie in front of me, before me. I feel like there are some things that suffocate me in my life, and it's very hard to concentrate on this romantic connection with you. But I want to do my best, at least at this connection. I want to create something. I feel like a lot of the opportunities that are being granted to me, I'm just missing out on them. I'm not sure why. I'm not sure why I self-sabotage, and I'm not sure why I'm self-destructive. Sometimes I just feel overwhelmed by this energy, and I just want to do something to break out. I want to do something that makes me feel powerful and like I'm on top of my game, and like I can actually just get whatever it is that I desire. And sometimes it's true, I tend to go for those things that are fast, those things that might not be of great value, those people that might not be the best for me, but hey, you know, they're entertaining, and I quickly message them and they reply. So I think you might have been right the last time when we talked. I think whatever you said, even though I chose to ignore it, I'm noticing it now. I'm noticing it now. I'm noticing that some things in my life have to change in order for me to truly start to get the things I truly want, not just the things I feel happy to have in the moment. It's really sad for me to have to let go of you. I don't even feel like I want to talk about this, to be honest. Why are you making me talk about this? I'm not this kind of person that likes to wallow. I've always been moving very fast through my life, not really paying attention to negative feelings. I just tend to shrug it off and move on to the next thing. But you kind of make me stop, consider, understand, observe, all those things that I've always thought they were boring, but now I'm realizing that they could actually make me a more mature individual. I find it hard to let go of those things that harm me. I find it difficult to understand what I feel and to just cry it out or shout it out or find a healthy outlet for my anger or my sadness. I find hard to stand up for myself. In moments when I should be tender, I'm actually quite aggressive, and in moments when I feel like, God, I don't even know. I feel so chaotic sometimes, so messy. I feel like there is this inner anxiety and tumult inside of me, like I'm always a wave waiting to crash on the shore. But then the only thing that comes out is like an embarrassing, bubbly, blurted out, weird expression. Like I mumble, or I don't talk very clearly about the things that I want. To be honest, and this is not something I like to admit lightly, I sometimes feel like I need breaks from myself. I tend to admire other people of my same gender. I tend to look up to them. I want to be like them. But this in turn makes me identify too much with them. And sometimes I take on the behaviors of a group, when in reality I should just stay true to what I want and not be afraid to face up to the things I want, even if they're different from the group in which I belong to. So I'm sorry if my actions have harmed you. I'm sorry if my insensitivity could have just glossed over a really important thing in your life. I don't know if I'm able to admit in front of you that I'm sorry. I always feel like it makes me weak to talk about feelings, to consider them. But I want you to know this, at least on a spiritual level. I do apologize. I could have been a more loyal friend. I could have been a more stable counterpart. I should have been more generous with you. You deserved much more than what I was willing to give you at the time. And I think that this is the thing that I regret the most. This lack of accountability, this lack of responsibility, this making you feel like I used you. I'm really sorry about this. I'm usually not this kind of individual, but I just feel like the pressure of the group in which I belong to has just taken a toll on me, a toll on my mental health, to be honest. And in this period, I want to retreat and rest and figure things out, figure what I want to do, figure what direction I should take my life in. And I'm also worried about money. I'm worried about my professional image. I don't want to mess things up because I feel like I am holding on to such little things in my life, such few things. And I feel like I've already messed things up with you. And I just cannot take another blow to my ego. Not right now, not in this period. So I'm waiting. I'm patiently waiting. It doesn't feel comfortable for me to wait. I'm not this kind of individual that likes to just sit around and not take action. I'm a person that's actually quite gregarious. I like to speak. I like to express things. I know that often I just talk around the subject rather than about the subject, about the thing that really interests me. I know that you, compared to me, you like to take your time. And I know that you're waiting on me to make a decision. I just feel like I'm much more comfortable in this limbo, in this in-between, in which no decision has yet been made, in which I feel like anything is still possible. It scares me to be so firm about something. It scares me to put into words something that I might regret later on along the line. I'm not comfortable with these verbal agreements, with these promises, because in my life, people have promised things to me and they ended up not following through. I don't want to be like them. So what I choose to do is to just be vague, to be a little bit chaotic with my words, to tell you something that you might want to hear, when in reality I should just tell you what I want from you. But don't worry, I'm gonna make it up for you. Or to you. I always felt like you were able to express yourself much better than I'm able to. I feel like this indecision has to come to an end. I'm going to have to move in your direction to at least have a conversation with you about what has happened between us. I feel like I'm inspired by this benefic force. I don't know what it is. I keep talking to the women in my life and they seem to agree. They seem to push me in your direction. There is a sense of justice coming through in our connection. I want to be more balanced for you. I don't want to be so chaotic and all over the place. To be completely chatty one moment and then moody and erratic the next. I'm drawn to how stable you are. I'm drawn to how efficient, organized, intelligent, and analytic you are. And also not to mention how gorgeous you also look. But I'm sure you receive a lot of compliments. I don't want to be part of those people that are your fans. I want to be a person that really means something in your life. And I know that based on our past experience, you might not really qualify me in that category. Give me a chance to talk to you. I don't know what else to say. I feel a little bit defeated in this situation. But I have a feeling like the tables can turn any moment now. And that I'll be able to stop being in my head so much and get you to stop to look at me so intensely. Because your gaze, oh my God, your eyes, I feel like they pierce through me. They push me to tell the truth. They push me to be accountable for my actions. That's why it's hard for me to look at you. That's why it's hard for me to be face to face and physical plane with you. But it's necessary for us to meet again. It's necessary for us to have maybe a walk in the park, a lunch date. Maybe we could go and watch a movie or go through a museum and have a really important conversation. I cannot carry this regret with me any longer. Okay, group 2, you're dealing here with a person that's quite chaotic in their inner world. There's also been an interruption in your reading. I feel there is some sort of anger, some sort of anxious energy, not necessarily produced by you, but this person, this individual, doesn't have a really calm and quiet inner world. They need to work on their relationship to themselves. I also felt like this person is a bit of a closed book. They could be quite repressed. You might be dealing with a moon in Capricorn, a moon conjunct Saturn, a moon in Scorpio, a moon conjunct Pluto. A person that really hides a lot behind their words, behind their status. It's strange because with group 1, I felt the need to tap into the person's energy at the beginning of the reading. It was very clear, it was very calm, but your person needs a lot of pushing and kind of like arguments and like moments when they have a lot of the things in their life pushing them with their back against the wall or into a corner in order for them to finally rise into the power that they actually embody. So yeah, this is quite an interesting coupling, I would say. I feel like there is work to be done in this connection with this person, but I also feel that since you got the Justice card, the last one, there will be some sort of divine karmic retribution at play in the situation, whereby if this person has harmed you, they will in turn have something taken from them in order for a lesson to sink in. Or if you harmed them, then there will be something that comes to you in the form of a lesson so that you can grow wiser and more emotionally mature in this situation. I think that both of you have been challenged, and there might have been some heavy trauma bonding that happened in this connection. Nonetheless, I feel that better, more harmonious times are coming in this situation. So I hope you have enjoyed this reading, group 2. Thank you so much for being here, for listening to this message. I hope it helped and nourished you. And yeah, I cannot wait to see my next one. Bye bye. Hello, group 3. Welcome to your reading, your channel love message. Let's find out, what would your person say to you if only they could? This is for those of you that were drawn to the Star Spinner Tarot or the I Push affirmation. So right off the bat, I feel like you could be dealing with a fire sign or a very stubborn earth sign. I feel like Aries, Sagittarius, Capricorn. I'm also picking up on Taurus, maybe some Leo energy as well. I feel like this person is somebody that likes to be quite pushy. I mean, no wonder you were drawn to this affirmation, but they are also quite strong. Like, they could be physically strong, they could be inwardly strong. Like, this person is very difficult to convince to do something that they don't want to do. I feel like you're dealing with a very determined individual, somebody that always gets their way, a person that could maybe throw a fit if they don't get what they want, or find some way to gently persuade you to be on their team, to do what they want. I feel like this person can be quite convincing, but they can also come across as quite heavy-handed in certain moments, as a little bit like you're doing my way or the highway. Like, I didn't express that correctly. I feel like this person would give you ultimatums or will create certain situations in your life so that you feel like you have no choice. You have to follow what they say. So there is a certain degree of infringement upon your freedom, which I'm not really comfortable with as I'm reading this person's energy. They tend to be quite traditional, quite heavy-handed, quite dominant. But at the same time, I feel like there are moments when this person can be quite innocent and childlike, and they show a side of themselves which completely can make you feel quite disarmed. Let's see what they have to say to you. I'm really, really curious. So I'm going to put this card to the side. I'm going to sacrifice this card from the deck. I don't know what card it is. It doesn't matter. And I'm going to take this deck and shuffle it until I feel like we can begin. Okay, this one now. Good. Yeah, I feel like you're dealing with a person who is keeping a lot of their feelings, their thoughts to themselves. Wow. And I'm really sorry if you heard the police alarm. It was very briefly and very sharp. Yeah, this individual could have these moments when they lash out in anger. I am getting the sense that this could not be a very healthy connection, group 3. I'm just going to put it out there, okay? But let's see what's happening. Okay, so I'm going to be speaking as if I'm your person. You are the most attractive person I have ever seen. I want you to be the mother of my children. I want you to be my partner. I want us to adopt children. I just think you are ravishing. You are so sweet and understanding. And I also love how passive you are, how you just allow me to take the lead in this connection. It really turns me on. I have never met anybody that is more understanding, more maternal, and more beautiful inside and out than you. There's just this gorgeous energy that radiates from inside of yourself, and I want more of you. Each time when you walk away, I don't want to let you go. I want to know where you are, with whom you are, what you're doing most of the hours of the day, 24/7, if I'm being completely honest. I'm kind of finding it hard to express how happy I am that I've met you. I don't know why. I'm not a person that's naturally comfortable expressing positive emotions. I just think they make me look weak or weird, like a child almost, and I don't want to be associated with those adjectives, with that kind of an energy. I feel like you make me so happy and I have to hide it. I have to lock it inside somewhere, bury it deep inside of me. And sometimes I just feel like I want to burst with desire and happiness and emotions. I want to pick you up. I want to bite your cheek. I want to suck on your thumbs. Whoa. Sorry, I just like sometimes I'm tuning out because this person's energy is really, really excitable. Let me go back in. You give me so much strength. You give me such a feeling of I can get up and do whatever it is that I set my mind to. I am not going to show it, but you bring so many smiles on my face throughout the day. But I want to look like a dark and dangerous and intimidating cloud in people's lives. I know that this kind of attitude gives me respect and power, and I've always worked to be an admired, respected person. I want to keep people on a short leash because I know that if I give them too much freedom, they can turn against me, they can sabotage me, they can consider me weak and take everything that I have worked so hard to achieve in my life. But with you, you make me happy, and it's hard to hide it, and I'm grinning and laughing to myself, and people look at me like I am insane. What are you doing to me? This person is so funny, I'm sorry. Okay, let me focus again. I'm just obsessed with your body. I don't know if anybody has told you what a gorgeous body you have. You just are perfect. Perfect to me, perfect in my eyes. And I have to let you know that nobody is getting me so turned on like you do. It's unbelievable. I feel the need to touch myself every time I see you, every time I look at your photos, every time we talk. God. I'm fangirling. I am literally fangirling or fanboying over you. There's just this energy of, my God, I just want to grab you. I want to kiss you. I want to have you under me. I want to have my arms wrapped around you. I want to put you on my shoulders and give you a piggyback ride. There's just this energy of, you belong to me. We belong to each other. You are my person. You are somebody that I want to have around me, wrapped all over my body in the middle of the night. You are just this gorgeous force that I don't want to be without. No, Shuri, gata, gata, nu te mai linge, gata, nu te mai linge, te rog eu. Gata, nu te mai linge. Sorry, group 3, I had to stop because there was just some sort of weird things happening on the streets and the police alarm were very strong. So again, there are some excitable energies around this reading as I'm tapping into the vibration of your person. There are often some Nu. De ce nu poți să lucrezi? De ce mă întrerupi la fiecare pas? De ce e atât de greu pentru mine să-mi fac muncă? De ce? Okay. Sorry, group 3, I had to pause because there was some alarms that started beeping on the streets and my cat, one of them, was interrupting. So yeah, I feel like there are a lot of excitable energies, a lot of interruptions. Maybe there are some people that keep interfering in the flow of energy that could go on between you and this person. But let's tap into it. Let me just get back into this channeling energy. So let's continue. There are so many distractions around me, so many options, so many beautiful people, so many things I can sample. People keep telling me, forget about your person, you know, plenty more fish in the sea, just move on, swim away, float, enjoy your life. But how can I do this when all I think about is you, my crown, my queen, this beautiful energy that I just cannot find in anybody else? I'm just so drawn to your light. I wish that I could spend a lifetime embracing you. Wow. Jesus, did that just came out of my mouth? I feel like I'm transformed when I'm around you, like I'm a different person. I just don't even know what I'm saying anymore. I just have you on my mind 24/7. And it's irritating me and it's making me excited. And I feel like my heart is breaking open and I feel like I could sing. Me, literally. Wow. No. What? Whoa. I just don't understand. I think you might be a witch or somebody with special powers. I want to walk away from you, but I keep being pulled back. I feel like this slingshot effect with you. Whenever I try to get too far away from you, I kind of come back like a boomerang. I feel like I want to fight with so many people to get to you. I want to argue with so many people. I want to be the one that wins. I want you to be the one that you are choosing in the end. Sure, there's a lot of chaos. There's a lot of arguments. There's a lot of like pettiness, negativity, things that intervene. There's a lot of people on my back all the time that want to bring me down, that want to take what I am creating. But this means nothing to me. This means nothing to me. I feel like I need to have you around me. I feel like I just want to stop overthinking, stop talking to myself like a maniac and just talk to you. But how? How can I do this? How can I do this when you feel intimidated by me, when you block me? Every time when I try to reach out to you, it's like I get this wall of defenses that I need to climb. Why do you make it so hard for me? I just want to love you. It makes me so sad that I cannot be around you at this moment. It makes me so upset that for some reason we cannot be together. Like, it could be that my coming and going has frustrated you. Okay, I admit that might be something that, okay, it's not my best asset. But I just want to put my arms around you. I don't want to see you cry. I don't want to see you getting upset over the things I say and I do. I just want you to ignore them sometimes because they're just like things that just blurt out of me. Somebody told me that this could be my unconscious. I have no idea. I'm not really interested in deep psychoanalysis. I just want to be around you, skin to skin, body to body. I want to kiss you. I want to make love to you. You are the person that just will not leave my mind. You are so stubbornly stuck in my heart. And I'm just so sad that I cannot be around you. And I'm so sad that I made a mistake and now we're not together. I just don't know how I can get you back. Give me a clue. What do I need to do to get you back? Help me out with this. Because indeed, you are the person that I find to be the most substantial in my life. You are stable. You make me want to be a better person. You are wife material. You are spouse material. I look around me and nothing compares. Nothing holds a candle to you. Yeah, sure, I could be putting you up on a pedestal, but you belong there, baby. You belong there. And there's nobody that's going to change my mind. So I'm going to keep coming back in your life. I'm not going to give up. I'm not going to give up unless you become mine. It might seem weird. It might seem difficult. But I feel like you need somebody who's not going to give up on you. I'm not exactly sure what happened to you in your past love history, romantic history. I feel like you wanted to talk to me about it, but I kind of blocked it out of my mind. I just cannot imagine you in a scenario with somebody else. It just drives me crazy. And I just feel like I need to have you for myself. And I want us to start from the present moment. Let the past be what it is. Just let's start from the present moment. Let's just be happy, be together. I'm not going to give up on you. I'm not going to give up on us. Okay, group 3. So a very stubborn, a very determined individual. I don't know if you find this flattering or annoying. I think that if you love this person, you might find it flattering. And if you don't have strong feelings for this person, you could be on the, oh my God, I need a restraining order against this person. I don't think the situation is that dramatic, but there are clearly some karmic unresolved things going on between the two of you. There might be a pattern that keeps repeating itself until one of you makes a different choice, a different decision that breaks it. I kind of feel like you might end up married to this person, to be honest. If you believe in the idea of marriage, if you find marriage satisfactory, I feel like this is what is going to happen. And we are very close. We are at the moment in the Chinese year of the water rabbit. So I feel like you see the rabbit showing up here. There will be a beautiful, peaceful resolution between you and this determined, passionate individual as the year will unfold. So this is the reading that I had for you. I hope you are enjoying it. I hope it nourished you spiritually. I'm a little bit exhausted from this person's energy. Make sure that you're not stuck in a toxic relationship with somebody, in an unhealthy power dynamic with an individual that will just not give up. That seems quite relentless. I feel that the majority of you are not. But just make sure, talk to other people about your relationship just to make sure that it's a healthy one. I want you to take great care of yourselves, group 3. And I cannot wait to see you in my next one. Bye. Hello, group 4. Welcome to your channeled love message. This is for those of you that were drawn to the I follow affirmation or the cat tarot. So I do need to mention that right before I pressed record on your reading, one of my candles from over here extinguished itself. It completely burned out. I have a feeling that there is a sense of something fell through in this connection with your person. One of you is burned out emotionally. Another person could be burned out professionally. And I feel that what is left of this connection is a sense of, I will gladly just do whatever is asked of me if somebody could just show me the way. There's a sense of submission about this situation with your person. I'm not sure exactly whether you want to submit to your person or the other person wants to give in to you completely and just follow your lead. But there is a sense that one of you wants to follow the other one and the other one wants to just lead, or is burdened with the responsibility of needing to lead this connection into its future. I'm picking up here on the energy of somebody that is Saturnian, Capricorn. I'm picking up on Pisces, Neptune's energy. I'm picking up on the moon, Cancer. I'm also picking up on Libra, Aquarius. And I think that's about it. Gemini kind of fleetingly comes in and out. I think maybe this is your person's energy and you could be one of the other signs I just mentioned. But this is the energy I'm picking up on. I'm going to put this card over here. I mentioned I would sacrifice it out of the deck. I don't know what energy is here. It doesn't matter. We're just going to take the rest of the deck, shuffle it, and When I feel called, I'll stop. There we go. Wow. Talk about Capricorn and Saturn. Great. So I'm going to begin speaking now as if I am your person so I can deliver this message directly to your heart. So I am at the mercy of my desires. I have uncontrollable urges. I feel completely bound to my addictions. I need to engage with certain substances, be around people that are not in my best interest in order to feel like I am alive. I feel like I want to pull you towards the darkness that lives already so strongly inside of me, yet you are almost like a light that I keep returning to, a beacon of hope in my completely dark and abysmal existence. I feel that there is a sense of responsibility linking me to you. Whenever I try to push you away, run away from you, somehow I keep tracing my steps right back to your doorstep. It is you that somehow speaks to my heart more than other people. It is you that beckons me back towards good behaviors, towards breaking of old habits and bad patterns for me. But I somehow feel always called to live in the past, to live shackled to the karmic relationships in my life, to give in, to escape, to be lazy and a coward. For some reason, I can't help myself. I am torn between a really calm and beautiful, peaceful life with you, and then I'm subjected to my own base desires. I feel like I cannot resist things that come into my life, people, opportunities. I just want to live in them. I want to live through them. I want everything in life to pass through me. And I don't want to deny myself anything because I have such a deep fear of missing out. I'm afraid of having somebody getting too close to me. I'm afraid of breaking out of what is familiar to me. I'm just afraid. And I mask this under all these behaviors that help me momentarily get out of who I think I am. It feels like such a relief to let go of who I think I am and become somebody else. I think you're just incredibly overpowering. I feel that you have so much strength, the strength that you have in taking care of other people, your relatives, your family members, your community, the people you work with, your child. There's just this feeling of your sense of confidence that exudes so much light around you. I can only be a mere asteroid or meteor orbiting your solar light, and I want to absorb everything that you are. I want to soak up your vitality. I feel the need to randomly contact you, randomly get to see you so that I may drink up a little bit of your energy. I feel like I'm not giving anything back, and this makes me feel ashamed and guilty, but then I just can't help myself. I keep being pulled back by your aura. You are just phenomenally sexy. You have no idea, but you are. You exude this energy of can do and this attitude that makes me laugh sometimes because it's so hard to stare at you sometimes. You're as bright as the sun. When I compare my life to you, I always come up short. I've always thought that you're too good for me. I know I might place you on an unfair pedestal, but I don't know where else you would belong. I just think that maybe with your fire and confidence and courage, you would have all that energy to just rescue me out of the gutter. Believe it or not, I feel like you can be my savior. And I don't know if I'm ready to ask for help. I hope that you're just going to guess that I need your help. I don't know. I usually self-sabotage my attempts to be helped by somebody. But it's you that I want to follow. It's you that I want to have us be led by this influence, by this energy. It's you that I want to be in charge of this connection. Whole woman on top kind of vibe. I feel that I needed to place this connection on hold. I needed time to rest, to retreat. I'm at the moment going through a period of detoxification, a rehab stint, which might help me get better, get back on my feet. I have changed a little bit. I've put on some weight. I hope that you still find me attractive. I'm deeply insecure about how you perceive me, and I tend to rely so much on what other people say about me. I'm trying to grow out of it. I'm trying to have your fortitude, your strength. I love how you deal with people that try to tell you what to do. I wish I was that badass as you. I used to be incredibly cocky. I used to be so confident that everything I want will just come to me. It would be easy enough. But now, as I'm growing older, I feel less than. I constantly compare myself to younger people like me, people who come from the same background as me but have achieved much more with their life because they're more responsible, stable, and committed. While I, on the other hand, feel like I'm just going through a period when I'm a little bit punished for all the actions I undertook in my past from my ego. So I need time to regroup. I feel like even sexually, I'm not ready to perform. I just don't have the drive. I don't have the stamina. I just need a period when I am in need of so much rest. I'm in need of so much stability. And remarkably, it's not the stability I created in my life, it's the stability other people provide for me. So at the moment, yes, I'm relying on other people. I feel like an invalid trying to rest on crutches. But this wheelchair that is bringing me through life at the moment will help me one day stand up strong and tall again so that I may face you, so that I may build a backbone and reply in kind to you for all your generosity of spirit and all the spiritual healing you've been sending my way ever since I met you. I'm constantly thinking about how to approach you. I'm constantly trying to send you heart energy. My heart is broken and torn and abused, but whatever is left of it, I give it to you. In my thoughts at night, right before I go to bed, I close my eyes and just seeing your image brings a soft smile on my face. You give me a sense of calm and peace in the tornado storm that is my life. And for this, I will be always incredibly grateful. You're truly something that initially I wanted to hunt, but now I figure out that it's better to keep you as my best friend, as a light in my life that constantly beacons me towards hope again, towards the possibility that I'm not an effed up person. I'm not inherently bad and screwed up, but I'm a person who's trying to go through a very painful redemption in order to regain their childlike heart. Thank you for teaching me that life is worth living. Wow, I feel a little bit like crying. Group 4, this person is really trying to be better, to do better. I think they struggle with some deep addictions, some sort of abuse or trauma that I don't think they disclose to anyone. Be gentle and kind with this individual, or at least give them some time to heal, because this connection needs a lot of time. Time is one of the best medicines that there is, and also I feel that support and constant checking in with one another could also be quite good. Yeah, I hope that you've enjoyed this message. I hope it nourished you. I hope it brought some clarity. Thank you so much for listening, and I cannot wait to see you in my next one. Bye. Hello, Group 5. Welcome to your channeled love message. So this is for those of you that were drawn to I Forsake as an affirmation or the Tarot de Luz. Welcome. So let's see. I can already pick up on the fact that there is a lot of pride in this person's heart. I'm picking very strongly up on Leo energy. A person that wanted to leave you or abandon you before you broke their heart or before you got a chance to reject them. This person is incredibly sensitive in spite of the fact that they put on this brave facade, or that they could be tough and rough and they just roll with the punches, or that they are stoic and on top of their game all the time. I feel that this person can easily take things to heart and can make mountains out of a molehill. They can escalate one small detail and just transform a small remark into a fierce argument or confrontation. If this is not the case, I have the feeling that this person is just quite prideful in a silent way. Pride seems to be the guiding characteristic of this person's actions, and it could work in their lives in unconscious ways. So they might decide to act before they have truly reflected on what lies behind their actions. So they could get up and leave, they could block the conversation, they could decide to say to you, you don't speak to me like this, you know, who do you think you are? Or that's it, enough, I'm gone, I'm out. So a person that is quite impulsive and doesn't really work at maintaining social relationships is if they feel that there has been some slight joke at their expense, or a slight remark that sounds critical. I'm also picking up on that this person could have Aries energy strongly in their chart. I'm also picking up that this person might be a Scorpio as well. So I'm going to put this card to the side. I'll sacrifice it from the deck. I don't know what energy lies behind this card. It's not important. I'm just going to do what I did for all the other piles. I'll pick the deck up and shuffle it until I feel like, yeah. Okay, so your person already wants to speak. I'm going to move on now to speak as if I am the individual on your mind. How could you betray me? How could you say those things that you said? How could you laugh behind my back and share our intimate conversations with your friends, your relatives? This is not okay. This does not gel with me. I feel angry. I feel jealous. I feel upset. And I just don't want to talk to you. I thought you were this beautiful person, this kind, good inner heart, this person that was sweet and naive on the outside, but very warm and affectionate on the inside. But you're just a traitor. You just decided to take whatever I was giving you and make it public, and have other people laugh at me, and have other people basically treat me like a clown. And what have I done to deserve this? I mean, do you think that your behavior is okay? Honestly, all I wanted to do was be around you. I wanted to talk to you. I wanted us to just have some light fun, some chill conversations. I was genuinely curious regarding your tastes in music. I thought that we could, find out if we have things in common. I wasn't looking for anything really serious, but neither was I like playing you or having some sort of negative intentions, but you seem to have turned everything against me. And now I am the one that just feels like pushing you away. And I don't feel like I want to answer your calls. I don't feel like I want to reply to your texts. I'm just not into it. I'm tired and I feel groggy and moody, and it's just not going to work out this time. Oh boy. You made me feel like I am less worthy than how I feel normally I am worthy. You made me feel like a fool, like a person that is supposed to just walk away and hide somewhere with a dunce hat on their head. I am not a stupid person, and I am not weak, and I am not a player, and I am not a mean individual. I don't understand why. Where did you get these ideas? Maybe it's better if you just sit and listen to what I have to say before you jump to conclusions or start imagining all sorts of things. Your wild assumptions have blocked this connection, and that's why I decided to block you. And please stop contacting me. I mean, okay, a part of me is actually quite flattered by the fact that you keep pushing and you're determined to have me back, But another part of me is wondering, like, why now? Why all of a sudden have you woken up to the idea that I could be worthy of you, when in the past all you did was make fun of me and talk about me with your family and friends, allowing them to influence your decision whether you should be with me or not? If you really wanted me, you should have been with me from the beginning of this relationship. So I'm not exactly sure what is happening here, but I find you a little bit dodgy and your behavior has been less optimal. So I feel that it's better to protect my energy, to just walk away. And maybe in time, I don't know, maybe you'll get a taste of your own medicine. Oh my God. I'm sorry. Group 5. This person is incredibly judgmental, and like it kind of feels back again like that prideful energy. So please don't take it too strongly to heart. This is just your person's opinion at the moment. I don't think it actually reflects who you really are, but I have to read the cards as they come through, okay? So I'm just gonna try to get back into the flow. Oh. The really hurtful part is that I really saw myself in your eyes. For a moment, I felt like you were able to feel things with me. You were able to laugh with me. You were able to have things in common with me. I just genuinely thought I found a person I could connect, and it's been difficult, to connect with somebody emotionally. Yeah, sure, you can always find somebody to kiss and spend a hot night with and maybe go to an event with, but it's so difficult to find a person that you genuinely feel interested in, a person that you kind of get just flow with. And I felt like I found you, but then this rejection happened, and now I feel so upset. Why did you have to say that thing? Why did you have to make this off the cuff remark? I feel like I don't deserve to be treated in this way. Other people have treated me better than you. People that don't mean a lot to me. Well, you do. You definitely do. So, sorry, group 5, but I had to interrupt the reading because of the alarm on the background. So there could have been something shocking or alarming that interrupted your connection with your person. And maybe you might have generally just got tired of this person's kind of critical and judgmental attitude, and you decided to pull back your energy. I also feel that there could have been something spontaneously surprising or shocking that happened in this person's life which distracted their attention away from you. But let's go back into the actual message itself. I think it's through. I think this connection is no longer going to be on my mind and on my heart. I'm going to do my best to let you go. I want to let this connection just pass me by. It's been too hurtful. It's been too sad. I feel betrayed. I feel like you backstabbed me, and I don't know how we can rebuild trust in this situation. I don't know if you're interested anymore. I feel like you're also out of it. I really wanted us to continue, but now I'm also out of it because I generally don't go back to a place where I've been rejected from. I don't linger in that kind of energy. And I mean, put yourself in my shoes. Would you do the same? Would you linger in the energy of a person that you were quite open and optimistic with, but they just randomly reject you because they felt influenced by other people's opinions of themselves? Think again, think twice. This thought doesn't make me happy. The idea that this connection failed like so many others have in the past is not making me at all happy, but at least the truth needs to come out. And the truth is that I was genuinely interested in you from the beginning. I liked you. There was no tomfoolery, there was no treachery from my side. I don't know why you felt the need to misinterpret my actions, but you did, and things were said, things were done, and now we can't go back to that point in time where we had some sort of positive regard towards each other, and we could have actually exchanged some things. Who knows, maybe now that the truth is out, maybe now that I got off my chest what I wanted to tell you, there could be a reconciliation in the future. I hope so. I'm not as bitter as I was at the beginning when this thing happened. However, I do want to let you know that I will not allow myself to be disrespected again. I think I'm gonna end it here, group 5. Wow, this was pretty tough. Let me know down in the comments what you think. I hope you guys are okay. I'm sending you lots of light. Thank you for listening, and I cannot wait to see you in my next one. Bye. Hey group 6, welcome to your channel Love Message. So this is for those of you that were drawn to the I regret affirmation or to the Chakoli Tarot. Let's find out what your person would say to you. I'm just gonna pull this card to the side. I'm gonna sacrifice it as I said in the previous deck, and I'm going to shuffle the cards. I'm kind of picking up on the energy that this person is somebody that could be quite, they like to make fun or crack jokes to hide their real feelings. I feel that there's some person that feels quite anxious socially, quite uncomfortable talking to other people, but they've learned how to be sociable because they associate that with success. This is an individual that could talk very loudly, share a lot of facts. I'm getting a very strong Virgo, Gemini vibe, maybe even Taurus, like a very energized Taurus. This is a person that I feel, even a Sagittarius potentially, a person that is really into getting people to like them. They really work towards that. I feel that this person is also hiding the fact that they feel a certain degree of regret in this connection with you. This person could have some sort of like really interesting rings or bracelets or tattoos, or they might wear some shirts with some really fun or fascinating or out of this world colors or affirmations or quotes. This person is quite an original, a maverick, a little bit rebellious, very out there. I'm kind of picking up on the energy of somebody like Machine Gun Kelly or somebody that wants to be like very out there, but has this inner anxiety that they live with, and this sense of, I'm kind of picking up on a person that tries to be modest to a fault, but they're also quite self-obsessed. This is such a strange combination. I feel that you might have met this person through work, through something that you were studying in your local neighborhood. This is a case of kind of testing the boundary with a person that might become a friend with benefits, or a person that has some sort of professional boundary with you that you're wondering whether to cross or not. Let's see what they want to say to you. So I'm gonna just shuffle the cards, and okay, there we go. Stop here. So your person wants to talk to you. I feel like running towards you right now. I feel like getting up at 3 a.m. in the middle of the night and just getting into a car, driving in front of your doorstep, knocking on your door and kissing you. I want to see what you would do. I want to take you by surprise. I am not at all a well-tempered and well-balanced individual. I sometimes do wacky things just because I feel like it. I have a problem with authority. I have a problem with people telling me what to do. And there's nothing more threatening to my sense of I'm alive, I'm vital, I am happy than people fencing me in, people putting me into a box, categorizing me in a certain way, limiting my freedom. There's nothing I hate more than that. And that's kind of a bit awkward. I'm a little bit awkward about this connection with us. I feel like I don't want people to label us. I don't want people to talk about us. I don't know, but I caught your eyes staring at me a couple of times, and I was wondering, what is that look? Is it something, I mean, do you have some sort of like passionate or romantic feelings towards me? I know we have fun. I know we talk. I seem to talk to you about things that I would never talk to other people about. You seem to catch on. You seem to understand my references, which is rare because not that many people do. But I'm not sure what's going on between the two of us. All I know is that the last couple of weeks, maybe months even, have been weird, awkward to say the least. And I know I'm this kind of person that brings with them, you know, this kind of vibration, but I never felt this awkwardness from you before. Now I feel like you're avoiding my gaze or looking someplace else or looking into your phone almost when I'm close to you and I want to talk to you. That time when I touched your hand, it's like I felt a shiver down my spine. I'm not exactly sure what's happening here. You know, like you keep popping up in my mind more and more, and I kind of feel guided towards you, but I'm also trying to control this because I don't like to have things outside of my rational control. I kind of am trying to fight the impulse to protect you. I feel like sometimes you're just so vulnerable. I'm not sure if you see yourself in this way, but you come across as very fragile. And I kind of see behind that bravado, you're trying to kind of tell the world that you're very rough and tough and independent. But I just want to extend my arms towards you and hug you. And I feel like you've been missing that hug. You've been missing a kiss. You've been missing some human warmth, some physicality. You seem so prim and proper all the time, which always has entertained me. I always feel like I want to mess up your hair or unbutton your shirt or just, I don't know, pull a prank on you and see how you will react. I want to see what makes you tick. I want to dive deeper into what makes you who you are in situations like of risk. I mean, don't get this wrong. I don't want to put you in danger. It's just like I want to see how you deal with tougher situations, with unexpected situations. What do you do when you're on the brink of losing control? Because I'm always feeling like I'm on a jagged edge, on some sort of razor come teeth, with the fine line between losing control completely or then just falling back into control. But you don't seem to be that bothered, and that really irks me. Yeah, sometimes I have these kind of like fantasies of just like interfering a lot with your life and just seeing how you will react. But then, of course, common sense overwhelms me, and then I realize, come on, what's happening? But you do fascinate me. I have to come clean. You do fascinate me, and there is something really sweet about you that sometimes I just want to embrace. Yeah, I hate to admit it, but you're so much better than I am. I know that you're much more intelligent, much more stable, a better planner, a better artist than me. I feel like you see me through this magnifying glass, and I seem to be like a small insect in your palms, while you are this gorgeous individual who's also intellectually alert and you're curious and you like to experiment and you like to try things out. And I sometimes wish I would have your inner composure, your peace of mind, and that I would be able to look at life with the same tranquility and serenity that you are able to take it in. I don't know, on some level, I'm kind of envious of you. I'm kind of in competition of you. I'm kind of in awe of you. I feel like, to be honest, you kind of also turn me on. I feel like I just fantasize about us being naked together. I just want to discover the many different layers of you. I don't know why. You've got something that I can't put my finger on. It's just like literally and metaphorically, to be honest. But it's just something that you have, a certain energy that you carry with you that just makes me want to unravel you, pounce on you, and unravel you. I really feel like I'm gonna say it. I'm just gonna proposition you. I'm just going to blurt out something incredibly direct and blunt and see how you react. I wanna test you. I wanna see what are you made of? Will you crack a joke? Will you slap me? Will you pull back and hide? I'm just fascinated. Much like you like to experiment in your everyday life, to try different things, you're so excited about so many different things. I kind of want to experiment some things in this relationship. I don't know if you're going to enjoy it, but I think experience is a thought experiment. So living is just a game to me sometimes. I like to just play around with the rhythm to see how I can fine tune my life to play a better song. I don't know. I feel like I'm out there with all these analogies, but what I'm trying to say is that expect some sort of conversation from me soon. Expect me to hit you up on your mobile, maybe slide in your DMs, and maybe say something that could shock you a little bit, might irritate you. We might have a small argument that could easily turn into something a little bit more risque, more sensual. I just feel like I want to try out some wild things with you. And most of these things are going to begin first in conversations, and then we'll just see if we can cross that firm boundary that has been established between us. I just think that we can be more than just friends, colleagues, workmates, neighbors. I feel a sense of excitement. I feel like there's the dawn of a new era in this connection. And yeah, I just want to jump along for the ride and see where it takes us. Okay, group 6, I'm gonna stop there. I feel like there are more surprises coming in this connection with this person. I'm getting a very strong, electrifying Uranus energy. There will be a lot of spontaneous stop starts. I would strongly recommend that you just go with it, because this connection, I feel, is meant to bring you a lot of excitement in your life. It's meant to kind of help you break out of a rut, and it's happening all through this person. I'm not exactly sure what this person regrets. I feel like they could regret the fact that they are not as good as you, because they see you as the empress, like the queen of all queens. There's nobody above you. So it's quite flattering, the energy I'm picking up on. This person wants to be a little bit more playful, mischievous. They want to crack some sarcastic jokes and see if you laugh. I feel like this person just generally wants to put you in a good mood, wants you to relax a little bit, to show them all of your colors. So you shouldn't be afraid to be yourself in this person's company. So this is the reading that I had for you. I really hope that it helps. I hope that it brings you some sort of spiritual nourishment. Thank you so much for listening, and I cannot wait to see you in my next one. Bye, group 6.